Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and it is Fast Food Fridays here on 5 Minute Eats, which means that every Friday at 11 p.m. Central, you can tune in and find a new fast food review from us. And today, we have got an exciting one because it has been a hot minute, but we did on a previous Fast Food Friday the Panera mac and cheese sandwich. Now, Potbelly has come with their own response to that wild sandwich. This is the Smokestack pork and mac, slow-cooked pulled pork, smoky barbecue sauce, and our signature mac and cheese. We got this on white bread, which is just how it comes, the baseline.
Yeah.
You could also get multigrain or flat. And then obviously you can customize all the extra toppings that you want, but we ordered just as it comes.
As is.
So it's literally just those three things: the meat, the sauce, and the mac and cheese. And the original size is $10.29, and that is their medium size.
So this sounds like a very outrageous sandwich.
Yes.
And when you told me about it, I was thinking, oh boy, because I'm not too excited about it. Sounds goofy.
I got a targeted Instagram ad, and I thought to myself, they reached their target market with that one.
Now, let me ask you a question, right?
Yeah.
I feel like with Potbelly, when I walked in there, it was a bunch of hipsters working there, right?
Yeah.
They had like tattoos and they had like a hipster kind of look to them, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like Potbelly belongs in that like metaverse
Yes.
of hipster like places. They don't want to work for the man, but
Yeah.
they need the man's benefits.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like a rotation, right? Because they don't want to work for corporate America, but they are working for like a corporate America kind of chain,
Yeah.
right? Their options are Starbucks, Panera Bread, Potbelly, and I can't think of what else, right? Like maybe our subscribers can add to it because maybe there's stuff that is regional that they see hipsters working at, right?
Well, I mean, Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I would say.
Whole Foods.
Whole Foods. That's a whole store.
Or Trader Joe's.
Oh, Trader Joe's. Yep. Yeah. So anyway, Fast Food Fridays, where you come for the food review, but you get something else also.
Yeah.
There's always some sort of lesson to be had from a Fast Food Friday, I feel like.
So
now, was there issues though ordering it?
No
by
issues.
The way? Okay, good.
No. Yeah.
And it looks like it was made correctly, I'll say.
Yeah.
Which is a departure from a typical Fast Food Friday.
Yes. And it looks like a big portion here. It's very cheesy on one end.
Yeah,
and
it's mac and cheesy on one end.
And taking a look at it, doesn't look that bad. It smells pulled porkish.
It does smell like barbecue pulled pork.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it. This was $10 though.
Well, $11 with tax. Now I will say I weighed this, and I don't recall the exact measurement, but it was 17 ounces and something. So that's over a pound of food.
So that is a lot of food.
I mean, that's not bad. This is hefty.
Better be good though.
It better. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
All right, guys, welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up, right again, thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up.
Why are you laughing?
Just because this is very American. Let's take some meat, put it on a sandwich, and put some mac and cheese on it, It's a very American sandwich. It's one of those things where if like rich people were to see this, they'd like laugh at it. But since it's at a hipster place, they're like, oh, that sounds like a cool idea, right?
Yeah.
So first off, the meat had no issues with it. It was tender. I liked it. It was seasoned well. It was barbecue, like slow cooked pulled pork barbecue taste to it. What I really, really loved was the sauce. Sauce was on point, and you know what? It was smoky. Just the right amount of sweetness. I actually would next time order more of the sauce on it because I felt like there wasn't enough. And this was an interesting idea because you could have the best of both worlds, like an order of your side and your sandwich all in one. And what I liked is the way they placed the mac and cheese, because the mac and cheese was on like on the corner on the side, right? So I'm eating the sandwich, the pulled pork side, having that, the time of my life on that side.
Yeah.
Then I want something different. So I go over to the mac and cheese. And if you guys know me, I'm not a big fan of mac and cheese, but in this situation, it's nice to have something, on the side here, right?
Yeah.
Because I would get a bite of the mac and cheese and then come back to the meat, and I'd be like, okay, you know, it's nice to have like something different on a sandwich, you know?
Would you say that the meat made all the difference? Because I do believe you didn't like the Panera one.
No, I think the Panera Bread one was not good. I think the meat is really good. And the smokiness of the barbecue sauce, that barbecue sauce is really good. Thumbs up.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending a super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content.
I am fully taken aback because I thought for sure whenever you started giggling that you was going to be a thumbs down.
It's just a very goofy American idea, you know, but it works.
Okay, so for me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I feel like if you are not new around here, then you saw that coming. This is kind of up my alley. Like, I like the weird things, but listen, I felt like I was probably gonna like the bread and the mac and cheese because what's not to love, but the meat I thought was going to taste gross and be fatty and have like a weird texture or flavor to it. I was fully prepared to hate it because I think that a lot of times places like this do not choose the best meat, and especially if it's something where like barbecue pulled pork, sometimes.
Because let's face it, they didn't cook this in there.
They didn't,
you know,
exactly.
they didn't, yeah.
Exactly.
It comes like, you know.
They heated it in there. That's about it.
Yeah.
I didn't come across any obnoxious, like fatty, squidgy bits. There was no issues with the meat. So that won me over. It was tender. And even the chunks where it's like a nice, big, thick chunk of meat, it was nice and tender. It was easy to eat. It wasn't obnoxious and it didn't get in the way. The only thing I would love is to have a better distribution for the mac and cheese and the meat, but I could easily just distribute that myself. Now, I think that the sauce was great. The only thing I would say is I could have even more sauce. Like, I would love to have the sauce on the side also to like drizzle or dip because I loved the taste of it. Now, the other thing is I feel like there was a lot of meat. To me, almost too much meat for like the one sandwich.
You got the meat sweats?
A little bit. So, I mean, listen, for somebody else, that's a really generous, great portion. But for me, this is enough to even like pull some off, give it to your dog, and then still enjoy it. And here's the other thing. I feel like, because this is a 1,000 calorie sandwich, this is like kind of crazy. If you think about it though, half of a sandwich is a little bit less than 500 calories. That's not bad because this is a very, very fulfilling meal. Like
this is breakfast and lunch.
Good Lord, like this is bread and meat and your side all in one. That's a lot. I feel like this is for once a fast food monstrosity that actually delivers on not only flavor, but also just the willingness to want to have it again and it not just be a novelty. I think that they did really well.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.